Lemegeton Clavicula Salomonis. Episode 2.
Hello, seekers of ancient mysteries. In the second episode of our documentary series on the book, The Lesser Key of Solomon, Lemegeton Clavicula Salomonis, we continue our exploration into the mysterious and lesser-known world of Ars Goetia. After examining the first 15 demons in the previous episode, today we begin our journey with the introduction of the 16th entity, Zepar. Stay with us as we explore the characteristics of these beings and their connections with humans, as narrated for centuries in ancient texts, through a historical and mythological lens. Zepar. Described as a great duke, Zepar is said to appear cloaked in red, like a soldier. His traditional lore is quite specific. It's claimed that he has the power to make women fall in love with men and can unite them in that love. He's also said to have the ability to make women barren. According to the text, he governs 26 legions of lesser spirits. Like many figures in the Goetia, Zepar's narrative is tied to human relationships and influence, reflecting the age-old desires for connection and control over one's romantic destiny. Botis. Next up, we have the 17th spirit, Botis. He's depicted in a dual form, first as an ugly viper, and then, upon command, transforming into a human shape with large teeth and 2 horns, carrying a sharp, bright sword. Botis holds the titles of a great president and an earl. His supposed abilities are quite remarkable. He is said to tell of all things past and to come, and to reconcile friends and foes. This dual nature of knowledge and social harmony makes him a particularly interesting figure. Commanding 60 legions, Botis represents the power of insight and diplomacy, bridging divides and revealing hidden truths. Bathin. Let's move on to the 18th spirit, Bathin. Described as a mighty and strong duke, Bathin's appearance is that of a strong man with the tail of a serpent, riding a pale horse. His domain is quite unique. He is said to know the virtues of herbs and precious stones and has the extraordinary ability to transport people suddenly from one country to another. This power of teleportation is a recurring theme in mythologies worldwide, symbolizing the desire to transcend physical limitations. Bathin, who governs 30 legions of spirits, embodies this magical mobility and a deep connection to the natural world's hidden properties. Sallos. The 19th spirit on our list is Sallos. A great and mighty duke, Sallos appears in the form of a gallant soldier riding a crocodile, wearing a ducal crown on his head. Interestingly, he's described as being of a peaceful nature. His primary attribute, according to the Grimoire, is to cause love between men and women. Unlike Zepar, whose influence seems more forceful, Sallos is portrayed as a facilitator of mutual affection. Governing 30 legions, his lore emphasizes the gentler, more harmonious aspects of love and attraction, presenting a different perspective on relationships within this complex hierarchy. Purson. Now, let's look at the 20th spirit, Purson. A great king, Purson's appearance is striking. A man with the face of a lion, carrying a cruel viper in his hand and riding a bear. He is often preceded by the sound of many trumpets. Purson is associated with hidden knowledge. He is said to know of all hidden things, can discover treasure, and tells of all things past, present, and to come. He can also take on a human or an airy body and answer truly of all earthly things, both secret and divine, and of the creation of the world. With 22 legions under his command, Purson represents the pursuit of profound, almost cosmic knowledge. Marax. The 21st spirit is Marax. Marax appears as a great earl and president, taking the form of a great bull with a man's face. His specialty is intellectual. He's said to make people exceedingly knowledgeable in astronomy and all other liberal sciences. He can also provide good familiars, which in this context means helpful spirits, who know the virtues of herbs and precious stones. Commanding 30 legions, Marax embodies the scholarly pursuit of knowledge, particularly in the sciences and the natural world, linking the celestial with the terrestrial through understanding. Ipos. Our journey continues with the 22nd spirit. Ipos. A powerful earl and prince, Ipos has a truly composite form, appearing as an angel with the head of a lion, the tail of a hare, and the feet of a goose. He is associated with courage and intelligence. The Grimoire claims he knows all things past, present, and to come, and can make men witty and bold. This combination of foresight, intellect, and bravery makes Ipos a figure of empowerment. Governing 36 legions, he represents the sharpening of the mind and the strengthening of the will, enabling individuals to face challenges with confidence. Aim. We now arrive at the 23rd spirit. Aim, also known as Aim or Haberum. He is described as a mighty duke who appears as a very handsome man, yet with 3 heads. The first like a serpent, the second like a man with 2 stars upon his forehead, and the third like a cat. He rides upon a colossal serpent and carries in his hand a blazing torch with which he sets cities, castles, and great places aflame. It is said that he makes a person sharp-witted and insightful in all matters, providing true answers to private questions. Commanding 26 legions, Aim embodies a dual nature, a giver of hidden knowledge and intelligence, yet also a destructive force, representing the tension between creation and ruin, wisdom and raw power. Naberius, also known as Cerberus. He holds the rank of a marquis and is said to command 19 legions. The texts describe him appearing as a 3-headed dog or a crow. He has a hoarse voice, but is known for making men cunning and knowledgeable in all arts and sciences, especially in rhetoric. Naberius is depicted as a teacher, someone who can restore lost dignities and honors. Imagine this mythical being, a blend of animalistic features and profound intellect, whose purpose is to impart wisdom. His crow-like form connects him to symbolism of prophecy and insight, while the 3-headed dog form evokes the guardian of the underworld from Greek mythology, Cerberus, suggesting a deep connection to hidden knowledge. He represents the power of speech and the recovery of one's standing in the world, a truly fascinating combination. Glasya-Labolas. Next up is Glasya-Labolas, a mighty president and earl. He is said to appear in the form of a dog with the wings of a griffin. This is a very specific and powerful image, merging the loyalty of a dog with the majestic, fierce nature of a griffin. Glasya-Labolas is described as a teacher of all arts and sciences in an instant, but his knowledge has a darker side to it. He is said to be an author of bloodshed and manslaughter, and can tell all things past, present, and future. One of his most unique attributed abilities is causing love between friends and foes, and he can also make men invisible. His dual nature as a purveyor of both profound knowledge and terrible conflict makes him one of the more complex figures. He is a master of secrets, both the kind that build bridges and the kind that tear them down. He governs 36 legions of spirits, a testament to his power. Bune. Now let's talk about Bune, a strong, great, and mighty duke. Bune's appearance is particularly striking. He is described as a dragon with 3 heads. One head is like a dog, one like a griffin, and the third like a man. This tri-headed form suggests a command over different realms of being: the animal, the mythical, and the human. Bune speaks with a high and comely voice. His domain is wealth and wisdom. He is said to change the place of the dead and cause the spirits under his command to gather upon their graves. He gives true answers to questions about riches and makes men wise and eloquent. For those seeking prosperity and polish in their speech, Bune is the figure they would look to in these old tales. He commands 30 legions, and his power lies in transforming one's fortune and intellect, moving things from the realm of the unseen into tangible reality. Ronove. Moving on, we have Ronove, a marquis and great earl who commands 19 legions. He's depicted as a monster, often holding a staff, but details of this monster form are scarce, leaving much to the imagination. Despite this potentially intimidating appearance, Ronove's expertise is surprisingly helpful. He is said to teach rhetoric and art, providing a good understanding of languages. He also procures the favor of friends and foes. So, while his form might be monstrous, his function is that of a great teacher and a social mediator. He helps people not only to speak well, but also to be well-liked and understood by others. Ronove represents the idea that appearances can be deceiving, and that true power can lie in the ability to communicate effectively and build positive relationships. He brings servants to the aid of the practitioner, symbolizing the support we gain through good communication. Berith. Our fifth figure is Berith, a terrible, great, and powerful duke. He has two other names he is known by, Beal and Bofri. He appears as a soldier in red apparel, riding a red horse and wearing a golden crown. The color red, associated with power, passion, and danger, is central to his image. Berith's voice is said to be very clear and subtle. He gives true answers concerning the past, present, and future. According to the lore, one must use a special ring to command him, a detail that emphasizes his immense power and the care one must take. He can turn all metals into gold, a classic alchemical power, and can give and confirm dignities. He commands 26 legions. Berith is a figure of immense authority and alchemical transformation, a royal and formidable entity whose presence demands respect. Astaroth. Next, we encounter Astaroth, a very powerful and great duke. He appears in the form of a hurtful angel, riding on an infernal beast like a dragon and carrying a viper in his right hand. This imagery is intense and full of potent symbols. Despite this hurtful appearance, he is said to give true answers of things past, present, and to come, and can discover all secrets. He will declare willingly how the spirits fell and the reason for his own fall. He is described as a liberal teacher of the sciences. To approach him, the conjurer must hold a magical ring close to their face to protect them from his foul breath. Astaroth governs 40 legions. He embodies the classic trope of the fallen angel who possesses immense, ancient knowledge, willing to share the secrets of the cosmos and of his own tragic history. Forneus. Let's turn to Forneus, a great marquis of the sea. He appears as a great sea monster. This form perfectly aligns with his domain. His primary function is to teach rhetoric and languages, give men a good name, and make them be loved by their friends and foes. Similar to Ronove, Forneus is a master of social grace and communication, but with a distinct maritime flavor. His power is to calm the raging seas of social interaction, to make one's reputation pristine, and to foster goodwill everywhere. Imagine a creature of the deep, a leviathan of myth, whose gift is to make you the most well-spoken and beloved person in the room. He commands 29 legions, some from the Order of Thrones and some from the Order of Angels, indicating a high and noble origin within the mythical hierarchy. Foras. Now for Foras, a great president who commands 29 legions. He appears in the form of a strong man in human shape. Foras is a treasure trove of knowledge and abilities. He can teach the arts of logic and ethics in all their parts. His more supernatural-sounding abilities include making men invisible, bestowing long life, and making them witty. Most notably, he can discover treasures and recover things that are lost. Foras is like a mythical Swiss army knife, a figure who can improve your mind, your lifespan, and your fortune. He represents the recovery of what is lost, whether it's a physical object, a piece of knowledge, or even lost time. His human form makes him one of the more approachable figures, a wise old master ready to impart his many secrets. Asmodeus. We now arrive at one of the most famous names, Asmodeus. He's a great king, strong and powerful, who appears with 3 heads. The first is like a bull, the second like a man, and the third like a ram. He also has the tail of a serpent, breathes fire, and rides upon an infernal dragon, carrying a lance and a banner. This is a truly fearsome and regal image. Asmodeus teaches the arts of arithmetic, astronomy, geometry, and all handicrafts. He gives full and true answers to any demand. He can make one invincible and reveals the location of treasures. He rules over 72 legions. Asmodeus is often associated with lust and worldly desires, but in the Goetia, his primary role is that of a great teacher and a revealer of secrets, a king whose power encompasses both the intellectual and the material worlds. Gaap. Finally, we have Gaap, a great president and prince. He is said to appear when the sun is in one of the southern signs, in a human shape, going before 4 great and mighty kings. His description gives him an air of incredible authority, like a herald for royalty. Gaap's domain is vast. He teaches philosophy and all liberal sciences. He can cause love or hatred and make men insensible or ignorant. He can teach how to consecrate things, deliver familiars out of the custody of other magicians, and give true answers concerning things past, present, and to come. He can also transport men from one kingdom to another with amazing speed. Gaap is a master of knowledge, emotion, and even transportation. He governs 66 legions and was said to be of the order of potentates. And here's a brief look into the world of 18 demons from the Ars Goetia. Each of these entities has its own story, appearance, and set of unique powers. These accounts are more than just ancient descriptions. They reflect humanity's age-old fascination with knowledge, power, and the unknown. They are powerful symbols that have endured for centuries.
Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed exploring these ancient legends, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for deeper dives into history, mythology, and folklore. Let me know in the comments which character you found the most fascinating. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.